Let's talk about the Amex Platinum Card. It's more expensive than ever, its list of benefits is longer than ever, and it's arguably the best looking card ever made, especially with the all-new mirror design. And all of this is leading people to ask, should I get it? Well, by the end of this video, you'll be fully equipped to answer yes or no to that question. And if you already have the card, then this video will serve as your all-in-one guide so that way you can get the most out of the benefits that it offers you. Let's get this platinum party started. First, we gotta start with the welcome offer and what it's actually worth. So, right now Amex is running a promotion to earn up to or as high as 175,000 points, which can be earned after you spend $8,000 on the card in your first 6 months. And if you're one of the lucky ones to be targeted with that high 175,000 point offer, then that will be worth around $1,750 toward flights, or potentially more if you know how to maximize with transfer partners. Now, despite the massive revamp of this card, the reward structure is actually unchanged. You'll still earn 5 points per dollar on flights when you book those flights directly with the airline websites or via American Express Travel, which is their portal, and this is valid on up to $500,000 of spend on flights per calendar year. If you spend more than that on commercial flights per year, you might be a little bit crazy, but hey, good for you. You'll also earn 5 points per dollar on prepaid hotels, but only when you book them via the Amex portal, and then 1 point per dollar on your other purchases. And now the annual fee is an incredible $895, which is the price that we'll have to justify by the end of this video to see if it's worth paying that every single year. Let's turn our attention now to the redemption side to see what type of value you can get for your points after you've earned them. So redeeming for travel via transfer partners, where you push your Amex points out to other airline and hotel programs, the average value will be around 1.7 cents per point. It's very easy to get less than that, and also pretty easy to get more than that based on the itinerary that you actually build for yourself. So using the average figure here, that would put 100,000 points at $1,700 of point value. If you instead book travel through the Amex portal, you can get 0.7 cents per point for prepaid hotels, prepaid rental cars and cruises, or 1 cent per point for flights, or hotels that participate in the Fine Hotels and Resorts program. That would therefore make 100,000 points worth $700 on the low end, or up to $1,000 on the high. And while Amex points are not great for cash back, I'm gonna put the option here just so you know it exists. When doing so as a statement credit, Amex will give you 0.6 cents per point, giving you $600 of value for 100K points redeemed. And now that you've seen that transfer partners give you the best or highest potential for the most value for your points, here's a list of all the current ones right now as I film this with American Express. Airlines there on the top in 2 columns, and the hotel programs are there at the bottom. Because there are quite a few here, feel free to pause this screen as long as you would like. Now, it is time for the credits, and now that there are more than ever, I'm going to do my best to organize this in a way that should hopefully be easy to keep track of. Let's start here first with just the travel credits, and I'll divide these into how often they're issued throughout the year, beginning with a couple monthly ones. The first is $200 of Uber Cash. This is given to you as $15 per month in Uber Cash, not a statement credit, and you get a bonus $20 in December, so $35 total in December. This Uber Cash is auto-loaded into your Uber account, so therefore can use it to apply toward your ride or your delivery during the booking process, and it's also valid therefore on US rides and orders. Orders simply meaning like grocery stores or convenience items, etc., because Uber does a lot more than just food now. One of the newer additions to the monthly credits is now a $120 Uber One credit, and this is going to be up to $120 per calendar year in statement credits, one or multiple, and it's valid on your monthly membership or an annual Uber One membership. We then have a semi-annual credit, and this one is the $600 hotel credit. So the way you get this is up to $300 January 1st through June 30th. It does not roll over, so after that date it will expire, so make sure that you do use it. And then you'll receive another $300 to use only between July 1st and December 31st. This hotel credit is valid on 2 different sub-portals in the Amex travel portal. The first one are properties that belong to the Fine Hotels and Resorts program. That one only requires a 1-night minimum stay. Or you can book a hotel that belongs to the hotel collection. That one requires a 2-night minimum stay. And those programs also give you special VIP perks as well, which we'll cover a little bit later in this video. You'll also receive a couple annual credits. The first here is a $200 airline fee credit. That's up to $200 per calendar year in statement credits, be it one or multiple. And it's valid on incidental purchases on one airline that you select in your Amex online account every year. So it does not work for the cost of airfare, but rather things like in-flight purchases, bag fees, and the like. Then there's a $209 clear credit. That's again up to $209 per calendar year in statement credits, and it's valid on your Clear Plus membership when you go online to apply and subscribe for it and charge it to your Amex Platinum Card. Finally, we've got a credit that comes to you every 4 or 4.5 years. It's the $85 to $120 global entry / TSA PreCheck credit. So this gives you up to an $85 statement credit for TSA PreCheck, whether you enroll for the first time or are renewing your membership. And then same thing for global entry, but that one gives you up to $120. Now these will be valid every 4 years for global entry or 4.5 for TSA Pre. Now before I introduce you to our next batch of benefits here, I do want to make sure that you enroll or activate these benefits first before you decide to use them. You can do so in your Amex account under the rewards and benefits section. Also on the mobile app, that works fine too. Not every benefit requires enrollment, but the ones that do are basically shown to you by Amex in the app. So just click on each one that requires enrollment and take care of that to-do item, so that way when you go shopping or traveling or whatever you're doing with the card and you spend money at one of the eligible categories, you'll then receive your statement credit, your benefits, and more. Because if you don't activate, a lot of these won't work. Moving into our next bucket of credits here, this time the category is dining and entertainment. The first one here, issued on a monthly basis, is the $300 digital entertainment credit. It's broken up in the following way. You'll earn up to $25 per month in statement credits, and it's valid for different eligible streaming services. Right now, as I film this includes Disney Plus, a Disney Plus bundle, ESPN Plus, Hulu, the New York Times, Paramount Plus, Peacock, the Wall Street Journal, YouTube Premium, and YouTube TV. Then on a quarterly basis, you can earn up to $400 for Resy credits. This is going to be $100 per quarter of the year. So your first $100 will be eligible to be used January 1st through March 31st. Then another $100 April 1st through June 30th. A third round July 1st through September 31st. And your fourth round October 1st through December 31st. And these credits are valid on eligible purchases at U.S. restaurants participating on the Resy platform. And yes, this does include your dining purchases. The beautiful thing with this is you don't have to have a reservation on Resy. Rather, if you pull up the Resy section of the app, find a restaurant that participates, you can simply go there, spend money, eat in or take out, whatever is going to work, charge it to your card, and you'll then receive a statement credit after the fact to reimburse you for your charge, up to $100. And our final round of credits here is going to correspond to shopping and wellness. Let's start with the monthly credit. This is $155 for a Walmart Plus membership. And it's given to you therefore on a monthly basis as up to $12.95 plus tax as a statement credit to reimburse you for the monthly cost of your Walmart Plus membership. Then on a quarterly basis, you have $300 to use at Lululemon. So this will be up to $75 per quarter of the year. Again, these don't roll over, so if you don't use it, you will lose it. So make sure that you make your transaction in time by the cutoff dates. This will be valid at all US Lululemon retail stores, excluding outlets, and also online at lululemon.com. On a semi-annual basis, meaning twice a year, there's a $100 SATS credit. That's up to $50, January 1st through June 30th. And then your second half of the year, you'll get another round of $50. This will be valid on Saks Fifth Avenue stores and also online at saks.com. And then a few more credits that run on an annual basis. The first of which is a $200 Oura Ring credit. That's up to $200 per calendar year in statement credits, and it's valid on Oura Ring purchases at auraring.com. You've then got a $300 Equinox credit. That's up to $300 per calendar year. It's valid on Equinox Club memberships or an Equinox Plus digital subscription. And by the way, that subscription is included in the club membership if you decide to go with that route. Finally, there's another $300 for a SoulCycle at-home bites. This is again up to a $300 maximum, valid on SoulCycle at-home bites. Do note that an Equinox Plus membership is required for this to work, and the link right there is on the screen for you, equinoxplus.com/bite. Just make your purchase through there, charge it to your Amex Platinum Card, and you're good to go. So now that the Amex Platinum Card has several wellness-related benefits, it's got me asking another question. What about our physical health? Some of you might remember this post from September when I got food poisoning. What I didn't tell you though is that was my 5th round of food poisoning in 11 months. And beyond that, 2025 as a whole has been quite a challenge for me health-wise. For that reason, I'd like to introduce you to today's sponsor, Function Health, which I'm personally using to better understand my own issues and to get back to better health. Function Health is a platform and membership designed to give you control over your health. That's because it uses regular diagnostic blood testing to give you personalized health insights that most people never see. And best of all, it's proactive in nature, helping you catch those risk factors before they become a bigger issue. You can test over 100 biomarkers and even add additional tests beyond that. Here's how Function Health works. First, once you sign up, you can instantly schedule your lab tests. When I scheduled mine, I absolutely loved how they showed me all the do's and don'ts before my appointment. That way, when I went in for my blood draw, I had full confidence knowing what was expected of me and that I did my part to ensure everything went well. Second, you'll receive your results, insights, and a detailed clinician summary to go over everything. I plan to share my results next month, so stay tuned. And third, you can take action because the results you receive also include straightforward steps you can take to begin improving your health. So if you'd like to join me on this health journey, you can get started with Function Health by clicking the link down below in the description. And as a new member, be sure to add the code MARKR100 to get a $100 credit toward your membership. Now back to the rest of the video. So now that we've covered all the credits that this card gives you, and by now I'm sure it's pretty obvious that this is not just a travel card, but more of a lifestyle card these days, what we're going to do now is go over the main broader benefits beyond just the credits, because this card is packed with a whole lot more. And again, we'll do this by category to keep it all cohesive. We'll kick off this section with the main benefits relating to travel. Number one here is the Global Lounge Collection, giving you access to over 1,500 airport lounges across the world. You can see all the different ones are there on the screen: Centurion Lounges, Delta Sky Clubs, Priority Pass, and more. Then there's the Fine Hotels and Resorts program, giving you VIP benefits at curated luxury properties, and you get all these really cool VIP perks along with that, kind of like as if you had elite status. So room upgrades, credits to use, early check-in, late checkout, daily breakfast for 2 people, complimentary Wi-Fi, and all that amounts to a lot of additional great value for you. Then there's the slightly lighter version of this, the Hotel Collection. Similar type of thing here, giving you special perks at upscale properties. So there's your room upgrade, your credit, early and late checkout, and you need to have 2 nights at a minimum for this. The main thing you'll see here is that there's no daily breakfast for 2, and the complimentary Wi-Fi benefit is also not mentioned either. For those of you who value elite status, this card really delivers. First up, you'll get Hilton Honors Gold status, then Marriott Bonvoy Gold Elite status, and now a newer one, the Leading Hotels of the World Leaders Club Sterling status. Once you activate those, you'll get the benefits corresponding to each program, so think about things like extra bonus points to earn free nights faster, room upgrades, so on and so forth. There's also premium car rental status with Avis, Hertz, and National. A premium Global Assist hotline to give you 24/7 access to medical, legal, financial, or other select emergency coordination and assistance services. And an international airline program to give you savings on first class, business class, and premium economy fares with participating airlines. Continuing that further here, there are also insider fares. These are discounted airfare rates for which fewer membership rewards points are needed to redeem, and they're visible only in the Amex Travel Portal search results when you're logged in and have enough points for the full fare. You can also use the Platinum Travel service, where you can request custom itineraries and get tailored recommendations from specialized Platinum Travel consultants. There is a Cruise Privileges program to give you a $100 to $300 credit per stateroom and also 1 unique amenity per stateroom. The Platinum Destinations Vacations program allows you to earn an extra point per dollar spent on qualifying vacation packages. And of course, this card, being a very powerful travel card, has no foreign transaction fees. I should also mention that Amex gives you the lowest hotel rate guarantee. Essentially, if you book a qualifying hotel rate on amextravel.com or via the Amex app and you find the same room, same hotel, basically same everything, then Amex will refund you the difference. Now let's check out dining and entertainment benefits. Up first, Global Dining Access by Resy. This gives you special access to sought-after restaurants, premium dining experiences, priority notify when tables become available, and more via the Resy app. And another Resy benefit is called Platinum Nights by Resy, giving you access to sought-after reservations at participating Resy restaurants on select nights. So you might be able to get in where someone else may not. And this third benefit really caught my attention as something pretty special for those of you who go out a lot for sports or concerts and things of that nature. It's called the American Express Venue Collection. What this will do is give you access to on-site benefits at major venues. Now, the benefits could vary, but it may include things like exclusive entrances, fast lanes, pre-sales, reserved tickets, and more. And I like this part here a lot. It also gives you 10% back, up to $250 per calendar year on concessions purchases at participating venues when you enroll your card. Just go to that link right there on the screen, americanexpress.com/venues, to enroll your card to start getting that 10% back and also learn more. And for this fourth benefit here, I'm going to combine a bunch of stuff all together because they're very similar and related. These will all be categorized under events with Amex/Amex experiences. As a group, these give you access to pre-sale tickets, preferred or reserved seats, exclusive offers and experiences, special perks, and more across a variety of events. So this could be sports, festivals, music, theater, arts, and culinary. I put both links to the landing pages there on the screen. The first is americanexpress.com/entertainment. Here's what that page currently looks like on the screen for you, so you can search by location, different types of ticket access, and the price range across all the different things there that I mentioned: sports, music, theater, and arts, and more. And the second one here is americanexpress.com/experiences. So here's the page for that. As you scroll down, you then see the benefits like your ticket access, offers, and more. Finally, wrapping up the main benefits here, I'm going to categorize these last ones as shopping/other. The first one I'm sure many of you are familiar with because all Amex cards have this, the Platinum Card included. It's called Amex Offers. These are special offers, promotions, and discounts that you can link to your card to earn either more bonus points or statement credits with participating merchants. Here's a screenshot from my dashboard. You log in, choose your card, scroll down a little bit to the Amex Offers and Benefits section, and you can add each one to your card to earn those extra rewards on top of your credit card rewards. Additionally, the Amex Platinum Card has no preset spending limit, so the amount you can spend changes based on your history with purchases, payments, and your credit history as well. And then you have access to a concierge to give you assistance with select services, and this could be things like purchasing event tickets, making reservations, be it dining, different events, spas, golf courses, etc. Also to do some travel-related inquiries or shopping requests like sending flowers or gifts to somebody. Just be sure that you understand that this is a free service, but if the concierge acts on your behalf to make a purchase or whatever, then you're responsible for the cost of that purchase plus taxes and fees. Now that's a wrap for all your benefits, but this card keeps on delivering with insurance and protections. Here you can see all the main ones on the screen for both travel and retail. I'm of course not going to read all this to you, so feel free to pause this screen, read over all the main details. Just understand that there are a lot of fine print that goes along with things related to insurance. Therefore, use this as a guide or a general overview to understand what you have access to, and if you want to dig super deep into the coverage details like deductibles and more and how they work and exclusions, call Amex or get your guide to benefits to look into each one of these in whatever depth that you like. And all of this brings us to the most important question to answer in this video. Is the Amex Platinum Card worth it for you? Allow me to help you out with some direction. As I see it, the Amex Platinum Card is definitely worth it if you travel frequently, live a lifestyle that coincides with the credits, value VIP travel experiences, and by that I mean things like elite status, lounges, hotel perks, expedited security in the airport, and more. Also, if you prefer travel rewards over cash back, if you want strong insurance protections, and you're willing to manage a lot of benefits. Let me be clear though, you don't have to use every single benefit or credit on this card to justify getting it. To illustrate that, here's a visual I made for you all with the annual fee versus the value of just the main credits alone, not even all the benefits or rewards that you can earn. So just with the credits, you can see there's a lot of room here. Remove whichever ones that don't make any sense for your lifestyle, and whichever ones are left over, see if those at least equal the annual fee, if not cover it even beyond that. Because if you're gonna pay $895 per year, but can get $1,000, $1,500 or more, then that could definitely make sense mathematically and financially. Just make sure that you're not forcing yourself to spend money at brands or in other areas that you wouldn't normally spend in though, because that's not true savings. Having said that, this card does not make sense for you if you don't travel at least multiple times per year, if you're a budget traveler or a road tripper, if you don't care about VIP benefits, if you see little to no value in the credits, if you want a card for everyday spend, if you prefer cashback rewards over travel rewards, and if you don't like high annual fee cards. Hopefully that breakdown of worth it versus not based on where you spend and how you live was useful, but in case all those words were still a little bit confusing for you, let me give you all a visual. The only question I have to ask you at this point is this you? And do your due diligence here by looking at all the subtle cues that I included in this picture thanks to AI. To help you out a little and to make sure that nothing was overlooked, here's some nice labels as well. Again, you don't have to use every benefit, but this does kind of represent a lifestyle where if you normally do these things, then the credits will naturally take care of themselves. All that said, you're now fully equipped to be able to determine if the Amex Platinum Card deserves a place in your wallet. Before you take off though, you'll remember that I mentioned Amex offers as a great way to earn additional statement credits or bonus points. Well, the cool thing here is they can also sign up for Rakuten, which is a great shopping portal, to earn even more rewards on online retailers beyond your credit card rewards, and it also stats with Amex offers. And best of all, you can even go into your account settings and switch your reward preference from cashback to earn Amex points as well, in case you want to use those for travel instead. Also, if you want me to keep you up to date about great credit card offers as they become available and before they expire, feel free to subscribe to my totally free credit card offer alerts. And another link and discount to a Function Health membership, which will provide you with actionable insights to help you live a healthier life. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.